Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you to all of my subscribers, new and old. I'm not going to say you're old, but welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching my videos. Before I start tonight's pour, I wanted to show you the dried results of our beach scene. I'm not happy with it, but here's what it came out looking like. And I absolutely do not like it. It did not come out the way I wanted it to, and the cell creator has risen to the top and leaked all over the painting, which can be cleaned up. You just have to clean it up with paper towels. But it just did not turn out, see, you just wipe it up with a paper towel. But it did not turn out the way I wanted. This foaming did not blend in like it did on the last one, and also I realized that this blue up here is just too light. It should have been a darker blue. I should have taken the darker blue, made it just a tad lighter, and added the foam. So at this point, if you can see, I don't know if you can see it glistening, that is from all the cell creator, and it did not work. So this one is going to be, I don't even know if I can paint over it with all that cell create on there. So this one might just be a trash. But I wanted to show you since we worked so hard on it. Okay, that's that one. Now, a while back we started this one. You remember this painting from quite a few videos ago now. I had to wait until I got used to my airbrush. So now that I'm used to my airbrush, I will be working on this one, and I will show you that as soon as that one is done. And in the meantime, I did have two that I did finish, but I haven't sealed them yet. So I wanted to show you these two. The backgrounds are from two videos a while ago where we did cup pours, and here's what I turned them into. So this is the first one, and they're both, hang on a minute, they're both 16 by 20s. Okay, so the first one is this 16 by 20, and here is what I've turned it into. Remember I told you I was doing space or galaxy paintings? So this is number one, and it will get sealed, and then the 3D effect should be a little bit better, although it looks pretty good right now. So that's number one. That was our beautiful purple cup pour, and then we did a blue, silver, and white cup pour a while ago as well, and that one is now done. And here's what that one looks like. So here is my blue cup pour, blue, white, silver cup pour, with its planet on it now. So again, these need to be sealed, and because they're airbrushed and acrylic, they're acrylic paint and acrylic airbrush, I have to use a particular gloss top coat that goes with my airbrush. So I'm going to finish that other blue and orange one I just showed you, and then I have one other. Oh, I still have to show you the long skinny one, the 10. I haven't done that one yet, but I need to stop and seal them all at once, so I'm not having to clean out my airbrush so much. So once I get them all sealed and they're dry, I'll show them to you again. So those I wanted to show you since I finally finished adding those. Okay, so tonight I am going to be working on a 14 by 11, one of those pour painting canvases with the cardboard back. Okay, and we're going to do a little Dutch pour. I'm going to be working on a purple, gold, and iridescent white cup or Dutch pour, and I'm hoping that I can get this sealed and get it given as a gift. So I need to get that done. So that's what we're going to work on tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and tilt the camera down and we'll get started. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here's our little 14 by 11 pour painting canvas, and here are the purples I've chosen to use. I don't think there's enough of this one. Deco Art Purple Pearl. Aw, I don't think I have enough. All right, I feel a drop in here, so I'm going to put that off to the side. We're going to substitute for Academy Acrylic Deep Purple, because we know that this paint looks gorgeous. All right, then we have my Academy Acrylic Dioxazine Purple, which I love Dioxazine Purple. This is some leftover purple from a painting that we scraped, so we're going to put some of that in there. Here is my gold, and I believe this is Splendid Gold, but I'm not sure. It looks like Splendid Gold. And then I have some iridescent white, and the iridescent white will give us some nice shimmer, so we're going to use that as well, and we're going to put this on a white background. And my white. Oh, I gotta grab my white. Forgot I put my whites down in a box to hold my airbrush painting booth that I made. All right, so the plan is I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go with the deep violet. No, I'm gonna go with the dioxazine first, because I'm hoping that the dioxazine will be the kind of the border outline around it, and that we'll get some of this later. So we're going to go dioxazine, iridescent, then we'll do the deep violet, and then we'll do some gold, and then we'll top it off with just a little bit of this purple from the table scrapings. We're going to do it on a white background. Move that up a little so you can see it better. These are so good, you can move them all over the place and they'll still level because of that nice cardboard backing on them. So I don't have to really worry about it being level, they're level. Alright, we're going to use a white background like I said. I'm just going to shake this up a little bit. So I just refilled these bottles. Okay, so what I want to do tonight is I want to do a Dutch pour, but I want to kind of do a design as well. Alright, so I am going to how I want to blow it out. So I'm going to do a puddle of white in the middle, because I know how I want to blow this out, and I know what I want it to look like in the end. You know, that never works, but we can hope. Alright, so we have a little white there. Just going to give it a little twirl. And then I'm going to look to see if these are bubbles or globs. Right now, bubbles. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's start. Dioxazine Purple is first. Ooh. And the way I want to blow this out, dioxazine there. Then some of that iridescent white I told you about. And it's kind of hard to pour out of this cup, so I'm just going to pour a dab in the middle here, like so. Love the shine on that. It just immediately starts to shimmer, and I can see how the purple is spreading into the white. That's really pretty too. Okay, now comes our deep violet, which I love this color. Put that in there like so. We will add our gold. I think I better stir this gold up. I kind of looked at it and it looked okay, but then I realized that it wasn't all that mixed up. I'm not going to put a lot of it in there. I'm just going to put some in the center here. Like so. Okay, and then I think what I would like when we blow this out, I like how the white and the purples are mixing and making the light color, which is what this is kind of going to end up too. So, goodness, I can't get the lid off. So I think I know what I want to do with this. Okay, we're going to put a little in the center. use a little on the outside too. So drop in the center. Some on the outside. Okay. And then okay, so I know what I want to do. I think I want some more dioxazine. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit more dioxazine in. Like so. And then I'm also going to put in, I'm not going to put any more iridescent white. I'm just going to add some of the deep violet. Like so. I think that's enough now. Okay. Now, move all these paints out of the way. Okay. Let's see if we can just slowly get these to twirl around a little bit before we do anything else. Spread it out. Like so. Alright. Now, what I plan to do, I'm going to take the gold, but the gold, I'm going to take it out of the bottle. It's just easier to squirt it where I want it when it's in the bottle than in the cup. I'm just going to go like so. Alright. Okay, let's torch the bubbles. Now I'm going to take my little tiny skewer, this one, and using the point, I'm just going to kind of drag it through to move the paint around. Okay. Alright, so now it's technically upside down from where I originally started because here's my purple mark, but now I'm going to move it around again. Oh, sorry, now I need to add some more white around the outside because it really isn't going to move very far without some help. Put that around there, and then we're going to take the spatula and spread it in there. That will encourage to move around our canvas. Then we'll, if we need to, I think we will, we'll blow it out. We need a base in order to blow it out. Takes the longest is getting all the sides covered to make sure that we have good flow. Like so. And then we need to torch again because we've bubbled it up again. So let's torch everything and then we'll blow it out. Alright, looks good. Let's move all the paints out of the way and we can blow it out. So many stacks of paint right now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the Revlon. about using this one because this is. I'm gonna use the flower. I just hope it doesn't get too hot and dry the paint before I get it blown out the way I want it. Sometimes that happens. This little dryer is really potent. Okay, so let's blow it out. Well, that was easy. Okay, so now we have all the little cells happening. I need to torch this again because I see a lot of bubbles and I don't know if that's a bubble or a blob. So let's torch. See if we can draw up more of the color out of here. Okay, I think that's a glob. So we're going to take that pointy stick we had. Yeah, it is. Okay, we're gonna take that out. And here's another one. I don't like when I get gloves in my paint. Yeah, there are definitely some gloves in my paint. So we need to deal with those now so they don't dry with big bumps. I mean, you know, your canvases have bumps in them, but there we go. This will spread out. Okay, can't tell if that's a little glob or not. All right, I think we got them all. So I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna bring it down. This is starting to develop and come up. This is really pretty. This has got its own little thing going on. So we'll have to wait and see how the blue or the purples come out and then the gold. I'm glad I didn't use too much gold because sometimes gold can take over. And I really like how the purples blended in the center here and how these petals are just kind of developing. So like if you were to touch some of this, you can get the extra white paint off and you can actually help bring up the purples that are getting lost under all this white, and then they'll develop further. So I like to do that when I see too much white, because the purple is kind of what we want to burst through. So like that, and then that will help that continue. This is kind of doing its own thing here. There's some dark colors under here that will be nice to help bring up. I like to play on the paint and help my composition the way I want it to look. This one I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's much here. There's some purple I can see underneath there, but that may just dry and bring that up naturally. Sorry. See my voice again. I talk too much at work today. And not in the bad way, like, you know, talking, like meetings and things. But you see how just by touching it, you can encourage the paint that's underneath to bring itself up to the top, which is where you want it. At least that's where I want it. And then when it dries, it'll dry darker and look really nice. They'll encourage the paint to flow as well, like so, to give it some decoration. Like so. And then this should fill in. This should be really nice when it's done. See, like, look at all this color we're losing. It's beautiful. So why not encourage it to come up to the surface so we can keep it? I like that. Okay, this is beautiful. This reminds me so much of amethyst. It's so many different colors of purple. It's beautiful. And of course the center is gorgeous. If feel like that should be blown out just a hair more, but I'm afraid I'll wreck the design that's happening by doing that, so I'm not going to do it. I'll just watch it. So let me grab the camera, bring you down, and show you this beautiful purple and white painting. I'll be right back. So here is our cute little purple painting. It reminds me so much of a violet. So I think that's what I'm going to call it, my little violet. But isn't it pretty? Let me bring you down and show you the cells. So remember, we had deep violet, we had Dioxazine Purple, we had gold, we had that mixed paint from the scrapings, and then we had iridescent white. So we are going to get some shimmer. But look at the beautiful cells. I love these cells right here. They're so pretty. And then we go up this petal. And there's some there. And then we have more of the deep purple in this petal. Look at all those cells. Just look how pretty those are. And the gold is not too much. I'm so happy the gold didn't take over. It's just a nice light accent. There's some crazy cells. That one's really cool. And then my favorite part is the center. So look at that center. Isn't that beautiful? The colors just mixed so nice. And then it's so delicate on the outside. I can't wait to see this one dry. It's such a pretty little flower. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you like this little violet, is what I'm going to call it? Or is purple just not your thing? Let me know. I'm always interested in hearing your comments on things. And again, thank you for sticking with me. I know a lot of you know that there's a lot going on at the house right now, so I'm kind of flipping between paintings and styles and stuff, just trying to keep up and deal with the stuff at home and at work, and keep up my painting because it does help relax me. So thank you for watching. Thank you for continuing to support me. And until my next video, take care of yourselves and please take care of each other. Bye.